What's up, Blood? How you doing? I just saw your comment that you left on yesterday's stream. I'm glad you're excited for the model. Hello, Michael. Welcome, welcome. Ooh. We're gonna get started here real soon. Raining and you got a nice cup of tea? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Where's Goku? Where are you at? Let's see, let's see, let's see. There's one. There's a Java update, apparently. Live now. More work on Goku to come. Hey, Hellborn, long time no see. You have a cold right now, and the fox you used to feed is missing. Has one eye missing and half his jaw? That's unfortunate. You're gonna rewatch Sides? Great, I hope you enjoy. He's been put down? I'm sorry to hear that. What do you think of the new Dragon Ball season? I'm excited, you know. Like, on the one hand, do we really need a third? Do we really need Battle of Gods told for a third time? And then I shove that part of my thought process down, and I'm like, fuck you, yes we do. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited for just more Dragon Ball content in general. Whether that's remaking a 10-year-old arc, or continuing on with the manga, which we are getting both of. So I'm not upset. I'm very happy. Also, same, yeah. Also, I find it so funny. It's like one of the funniest things how popular this new character is, who we don't even have a name for. Everyone's just been calling John Dragon Ball. It's awesome. I've been my entire timeline. That's not what's currently on the screen right now, but my entire timeline has just been like redrawing John Dragon Ball. You know, John Dragon Ball, we need your help, John Dragon Ball. Wouldn't it? It's incredible. Like, just this character, one single trailer teaser appearance, and it's suddenly like the face of the franchise. Amazing stuff. And he's even got like a catchphrase. He's got a motto, keep it 1000. Just like, amazing. You're looking forward to Sparking Zero? He's the new main character for the Xenoverse game. I've been hearing that. I've also been seeing, like, I think it's a fake leak, but of like a furry cat character as well. It's funny because like they'll put the name John and Juana or something like that. I don't know. But it's like, we don't know his name is John. His name, I hate to break it to the people who probably knew that this was a joke, but a new Dragon Ball character is not likely to be named John, just in general. Could you imagine? But I think a new Xenoverse game is not impossible. It would be kind of interesting. I don't know if you've ever played Dragon Ball Online. That was the MMO. That was it was like World of Warcraft but Dragon Ball. That game, I believe, is set like hundreds of years, if not like thousands of years in the future. I think the premise is like Saiyan biology has like been mixed into humanity to such a degree that pretty much everyone is able to go Super Saiyan. And I think it might be interesting if this is what they end up doing. Like, if this is a new Xenoverse game, but it's like Xenoverse set 1,000 years in the future and everything is just like a training sequence or something like that. I think that's an interesting hook. I don't know if they would necessarily step away from like the time travel, time cop aspect of Xenoverse, just because it was like so prominent in the first two. But yeah, lots to think about. Lots to think about. Speaking of lots to think about, there was a Tamagotchi Life, like direct or something like that. I don't know, but I'm seeing a lot of people talking about the non-binary option, which is awesome. Very cool. I don't know. I don't keep up in that regard, but apparently it was like a lot of people felt like it was snubbed in previous titles, so it is cool. Guys, I think we already know who John 1000... What? He's literally in episode 73? But it's also coming out in April, I think, is what I saw. I remember the original didn't let you have characters be gay. I think that is not the case in this one. I don't know. I didn't watch the direct. I was at work. I was at work today. Yeah, this is the shit I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Where's my music at? Where's my music coming from? Oh, I just realized I didn't even show. I wasn't even showing my screen when I showed that. But here, look at this. Look at this. This will probably be loud. Look, keep it at 1000. This is Dragon Ball. This is all the footage we have of this character, for the record. Like, literally, this 17-second clip is all the footage that we have of this character. And yet, he's getting fucking, like, appreciation edits already. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know. It's weird to say it feels manufactured, but it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, people fucking love him. Them. We honestly don't even know anything about this character. Like, wow. Kind of, when he's Super Saiyan, kind of looks like Kaba. People make thirst traps for any custom character from a teaser, but, like, not even a full week yet. Like, it hasn't even been a full week. That's what's, like, blowing my mind. It was like day one. Day fucking one. And for the record, like, I'm not upset about this or anything. I think it's awesome. I think this is sick as fuck. Very funny. But also, like, I don't know. So the game, it's a game. It's got a working title right now, right? It's like Dragon Ball Age 1000 or something like that, which is where the keep it 1000 comes from. Dragon Ball Age. Yeah, it's called, right now it's under the working title of Age 1000. So I guess that's where, like, the keep it 1000 is coming from. But, like, we don't know. When does Dragon Ball take place? It's like age 700 or something. When does Dragon Ball take place? Dragon Ball Z, age 761. Okay, so if this is age 1000, then this takes place 240 or so years after Dragon Ball. So, like, Goku's dead. Goku ain't alive. If this ends up being Trunks' kid, I'm fucking done. Honestly, listen, I know people are, like, dunking on this theory for some reason. I did not hate the Chilai Broly theory that this is Chilai Broly descendant. Like, obviously, if this is 240 years in the future, it wouldn't be a direct, like, Broly and Chilai's son. But like, I don't know. Got the hair. I mean, yeah, that's a big part of it. You look at Trunks and it's like, okay, that's Bulma's kid. Yeah, right? You look at Goten, that's Goku's kid. So, hair plays a big part in Toriyama's design of Offspring. So, like, it wouldn't shock me if this is Broly x Chilai verification, But, like, people seem to be clowning on it. I don't know why. It's not the craziest theory to me. Like, they had... Chemistry's the wrong word, but, like, they didn't fucking despise each other. You know what I mean? Five now. Too lazy to make a new post. Twitch.tv/G is me. Yeah, I mean, like this one, this account, I don't follow them, but their posts constantly come up on my feed and they're always like pretty funny. I don't understand how someone is capable of making, like, I'm sure he doesn't make them, but I don't understand how someone is capable of like curating a new Dragon Ball thing to post every single day. It's very impressive. Okay, I'm ready to get started here. Nothing too crazy. We're just gonna continue puttering around doing Retop. And I keep forgetting to switch to the art category, so I'm gonna do that right now. There we go. Where we last left off, I had done most of the arm, but it's time to move on to the hand. It's mostly just chatting, I suppose. True, but the different categories like draw in different people. So if I can get like artists in here, then this is more like an appropriate time for that, as opposed to bringing in more just chatting people. You know what I mean? Oh, Gintama movie has a trailer. And I think I saw something delicious in Dungeon. I can't remember. I don't know. I am so not as tapped in as I used to be. When I was like, back when I was curating stuff to talk about, I was like way more on top of this shit. And now I just like, I finished work and I'm like, I want to go home. I don't want to go into the studio today. Arms. Speaking of fantasy anime. Oh, speaking of fantasy anime, I'm so proud of this. I showed my mom 2 episodes of Frieren and she's hooked. Are you going to talk about Frieren as well? I forgot. Like, I knew I loved Frieren. I forgot how fucking amazing Frieren is. Like, early Frieren. Early Frieren. The very, very slow. Started watching Goblin Slayer. That's the really horny one, isn't it? What's up? I almost called you Michael. What's up, Stefano? Jesus Christ. Is he in it? Jesus Christ Superstar? Is this real? Wait, what? Oh, I haven't watched Wonder Man. We canceled our Disney Plus, and I kind of am regretting that right now because I want to. Apparently, Wonder Man is incredible. Feeling tired? I'm pretty tired as well, but you know, we keep on trucking along. Yeah, apparently Wonder Man is like really good. You thought he was me? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, now I gotta find someone to bum Disney Plus off of so I can watch Wonder Man. And then, fuck, isn't something else coming out? Oh, I looked up why did I look up the definition of, there's like a definition for Dungeon Meshi Season 2, Ghost in the Shell, new anime, Ghost in the Shell being done by Science Saru. Oh, yeah, the Full Metal Alchemist thing. That's what I was looking up. So, I've never heard of this word before. You're going to have to tell me if you've ever heard it. Cours. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Cour? 2 consecutive cours, which means a cour is like a 12-episode season. So when it says it will air for 2 cours, it means 24 episodes. But I love Full Metal Alchemist, so I'm very excited for this. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Okay. When it comes to the fingers, I think I'm gonna give them 8 polygons all the way around. But we'll give this a try. We'll see. 8 might be a little excessive, to be honest. Like, maybe 6. We'll see, because I did add, like, a defined edge to this one, and I don't really mind that. This one could use a little bit more... You know what I mean? I'm getting so close. I can feel it. I can feel I'm getting so close to finishing Disco Elysium. I don't want to say too many spoilers, but I went to an island. I found a guy. I met a guy on this island. It seems to be coming to a head. You know, I kind of solved the murder. I saw like some crazy shit on that island. So it seems to be wrapping up, which is kind of crazy. Like I've spent a lot of time, and not just a lot of time, I've spent a lot of days, because obviously if I can only play like an hour here, an hour there, the days start to pile up like real quick. I've got, I think, like 40 hours in this game, but I've been playing it for like 2 months. So that's a lot of, you know, emotional commitment to this this franchise, these characters. Maybe 6 is the right call. Nah, let's just do 8. The question is where I'm going to put them all. I feel like this is probably a good breakdown. Why is there a thing? I didn't want to do that. Wait, shit. How do I... J. There we go. Yeah, but at least when I finish Disco Elysium in my personal run, I can bring it for you guys so we can finally do that fascist run. I'm actually so excited because I'm trying to be better about save scumming. I'm trying to be better about that, just like not doing it as often, but I still do, you know? I still like play the game really defensively. So I really want to like see how I would play the game hardcore. Just like no second chances kind of thing. With the fingers, because you don't bend your finger typically like the other direction, if we just put enough geometry to stretch on top here, that should be fine. There's a game I've seen recently I think you'd like. Is it the one that you said in the group chat? In the server? Card Shark? Card Shark. We should do... I'm gonna poll the community. We should really do... like, because I gotta shake up the content again. We should do a Laugh You Lose real soon. We should do that. What is happening? Why is it calculating in the wrong freaking direction? You destroy me at that? I do want to, like, come up with some stakes. Like, some actual tension. Like, you make me laugh, I buy a game for you off your wish list or something like that. Like, give it some actual... some teeth. You know what I mean? But we should try it out. We should try it out not that first. Like, definitely not for the first time. Wait, what the fuck? What is this? Bro? Why did it put those on the outside? That was really weird. Every 5 laughs, I eat a spoonful of those gross beans. Well, but then that wouldn't... like... it would have to be like every 5 laughs, I do nitrous oxide or some shit. Like, something that would make laughing more likely. Every laugh, I do 10 shots. I could do... do people do that? Drunk, you laugh, you lose? And which platform can I do that on? You laugh, you drink. It doesn't seem that common. Like, obviously people do it, but... okay. Okay, stream idea. But I have to figure out a way to incorporate you guys into it. Because I don't want to just do like, oh, I laugh, whatever, move on. That's why I was like, I laugh, I buy you a game off your wish list, right? Because then that's like, there's competition. There's like some actual... motivation for you to make me laugh, right? If you're just trying to like make me laugh casually, you're not going to go as hard. I got to motivate you. That's capitalism, baby. I laugh, I draw your art. I mean, that's doable, but I feel like that's not as much of a motivator. But I could do like, I laugh, I draw your OC or something like that. And then we would have, that's 2 streams then, because the first one would be the laughing and I like write down everyone's names. And then the second stream is drawing your OCs that I have to, that I'm forced to draw. Shackled to my drawing tablet, I have to draw your OC. Okay. I don't hate that idea. Like this, and then like this. Pardon. That should be enough geometry for the finger, the scrupulous finger. I laugh, I draw your art. It's not a bad idea. You laugh, you unsubscribe. The stream ends when I laugh. The stream inverts color when I laugh. Hey, Cerberus, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just brainstorming you laugh, you lose ideas. Do you have any suggestions? So far, the winning one, aside from, because obviously my suggestion is super good. You laugh, I buy a game for you off your Steam wish list. But Michael suggested, I laugh, I draw your OC. Which is, I think, pretty good. It would also be a good motivator for me to do more, like, drawing streams, because I definitely do not do enough drawing streams. I'm just too fucking busy with Goku. I'm too busy with a project that I won't give up on. I do these things to myself. I have no one to blame but all of you. I can't top the suggestion of creating if you laugh. That's fair. You laugh, you give me $20. I was also thinking like the generic, you know, I gift you sub. Like I gift you guys subs if you make me laugh. Or something like that. That's also possible. It certainly would be cheaper than buying a game for you off your wish list. But think about how fucking funny it would be to look through your guys' wish lists. I think that would be really funny. Like a really good stream idea just in general. So if we could roll them into one, then I see that as an absolute win. I think I draw the fingernail just individually as its own piece here. The question is, what do you think is funny? Most of my jokes don't make people laugh. Well, I mean, that would be part of the journey. But what I would do is I would do the same thing we did for the Christmas stream, the Christmas music stream, where I would make a playlist and you guys would add to it. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Maybe instead of a joke, I tell a real life story that happened to me. I mean, nothing's stopping you from doing that right now. I might take up space with text. That's fine. I ain't complaining. Gives me more fodder, more stuff to talk about. Fingy nail. Bow. Do I? I can add one more, I think. I might regret this, but... Boop. Boop. Okay. Now just to connect this all up, and then that's a finger. That's a finger right there. That's a finger if I've ever seen one. But I've never seen them fing. Oh, there they go. Okay, so actually, if I could just like be slightly a little lazy, I can take this and just put it right here. Connect that shit up. Michael, how have you not watched Fearin' yet? You said you were gonna start it. You've had issues? Okay. I feel like the music might be a little too loud. Hold on. There we go. I'm like super not on the joint right now. What the fuck happened? Keep it 1,000. You'll watch it in a couple weeks? Okay. Bet. I got a new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen to watch. I got a new Frieren tomorrow. I'm eating good. I'm good. I'm eating good. But the problem is, I can't do any of that while I'm fucking playing Disco Elysium, because I gotta have, like, full fucking attention. I gotta be at full attention when I'm yelling at a guy about communism. I have communist thoughts. I feel I'm a communist. I guess that's a bit of a spoiler. Ichigo versus Yusuke? Who's Yusuke? Do you mean Yasuke? Yusuke Murata? Who is Yusuke? Oh, from Yu Yu Hakusho. I see. 500 character limit? I'll have to log into my PC. The Spirit Detective. It's funny. I have a lot of Filipino coworkers, and they know Yu Yu Hakusho, but they don't know that name. It's called like Ghost Detective or something. Yu Yu Hakusho, English name. Ghost Files? What was Yu Yu Hakusho called in the Philippines? That literally filled in. Ghost Fighter. Yeah, he said the main character's name was Eugene. That's so funny. The connecting theme between them being ghosts, I guess. I prefer Togashi's other anime, personally. But, I mean, I haven't finished Yu Yu Hakusho yet, so... I guess I gotta give it more of an attempt before I make that call. But, Hunter x Hunter is amazing. So, what can I say? Hunter x Hunter is one of my loves. I like it a lot. What is a man to do with all this love for Hunter x Hunter? Except read the manga. Because I don't like, you know, I don't read. This has to be down further, yeah. Excuse me. Oh my lord. First 3 volumes. Recently bought some Persona 5 manga. That's cool. How does it compare to the games? Is it based on the games, or are the games based on the manga? I bet a time-lapse of this would look like the Tron effect, where Jeff Bridges gets sucked into a computer. Okay, I made the right call doing the way I did it, because now I have a great transition into this part. Oh, I cannot wait to step back and look at this finger. It's gonna look so good. I just worry about the geometry of this part. I don't know if maybe it's worth it to just expand this. I think it should be fine. I'm gonna put a supporting loop, or a couple supporting loops as well. Oh, I'm goated. I'm so fucking smart. Yo, that lined up like perfect. 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 Except that's a non-planar face, which is not amazing. I could resolve it with a triangle, but it seems to be resolving fine. Okay, now to just replicate it on the other side. How do I do this? It was this one to this one to a secret one that goes here, this to this, and then this to one here, like that. I think that's it. Yippee! It was unnecessary to do the geometry for the fingernail, but I like the way it looks, so I did it. I did it that way. I did it my way. Yes, it was my way. What the f- Oh, I did the flip. My bad. Recalculate. Ah! Excuse me? What is happening? Oh, did I just forget to... Oh, I'm stupid. I was like, why aren't these flipping? I forgot to put them. I forgot to make them. Bring them into existence. All right, let's look at the finger without anything around it. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a finger. It's a finger, dog. Okay, now I need some geometry to help it deform. What's up, Gab? How you doing? How you doing? What a beautiful doing. I have to do all this again for all the other fingers, by the way. We're not out of the woods. I have to make magic happen again. This kind of looks like that. What was it? Smarter Every Day? No. Fucking, what's his name? Not Did a Thing. What's the other guy? Fucking, making a basketball hoop that always goes in. What's his name? Stuff Made Here. That guy. Didn't he do like a flick? Like a robotic flick machine or something? No, I don't think that was... No, it wasn't him. Wait, what? Was it I Did a Thing? Did I Did a Thing? Did a thing? I Did a Thing flick. No, wait, what? Someone did like a spring-loaded like flick. Oh my god, who was it? Spring-loaded finger. The Q? I don't even watch this guy. But it looks like this. It looks like this. This is going to take some space starting in advance. Back when I was in the Navy, a fellow sailor said that if I push on my woman's lower abdomen, she would pee herself. So I took it upon myself to test it when I get home. Just before she went to the... What? What? Wait, what? What the fuck did I just read? What the fuck? Okay. I'm going to start this over. Hold on. We need to do a bit of a dramatic reading here. Cerberus Mutt. You put this in the chat for the record. Okay. This is going to take some space. Sorry in advance. Back when I was in the Navy, a fellow sailor said that if I push on my woman's lower abdomen that she would pee herself. So I took it upon myself when I got home to test this. Just before we went to the animal shelter, I gave it a shot and nothing happened. Then we take the elevator 6 floors down from the apartment, only for my wife to say, "Uh-oh." We go to the back and she cleans up and I laugh and say, "Did you shit your pants?" She grins and said, "No, I shit your pants." So as upset as I was, I ended up going to the animal shelter for a new cat. Naturally, all the cats avoided us except one tiny black cat that sat in her lap and was happy with her. So we ended up taking her home. Her name is Mimi. For weeks, I couldn't figure out why she was always hiding from me and would only come to us whenever we were in the bathroom. Then it hit me now that we have what I like to call a poop cat. What was the point of this story, Cerberus? You read that correctly. She shit my pants and ended up with a poop cat. How romantic to try and make you laugh. Was this a real story? Was this a real genuine? Mission successful. I'm more just confused. Also, you didn't really establish really happened inspiring story of all time. Did you establish that your wife was wearing your pants? Because like you said she shit your pants. But was that ever established? Welcome to the chat, CPAP. I found out afterwards. What a surprise! Hey, you got a cat. That's all that's important in that story. Do you know how you say cat in French? No, wait. Not in French. I forget what language. I got a good clip. What is this? What is this?
Well, okay. I thought we were just having a bit of fun, but...
I think that says it all. Yeah?
Well, okay. I thought we were just having a bit of fun, but... Genuinely, my bum has never been more closed. Incredible.
So just to show what the actual prize is for the climax of the series, this is what Jack's brought in. Not a bad
It's
selection.
just a drill, is it?
Well, and the lube and the blue gloves.
Yeah.
And I think it's for real, Greg.
Yeah, it's all, yeah.
Oh, very good. It's a very good joke that no one understood.
No,
What was it?
It's just a drill.
Yeah.
No, it is.
Ah!
Is it a very...
My wife and kids are in. I need this.
Maybe you and Zoltzman's...
What is Taskmaster? I don't know. How does it work? What is it? Is it like I always thought it was like a minute to win it kind of thing. But I guess not. I don't know. I don't know how things work. Five comedians do a task for another comedian. Is it to find out who becomes the Taskmaster? Find out on this season who will be the Taskmaster. To win Greg's golden bonce. What is a bonce? Is it a hat? The human head? Is it a bust? Is that what it is? A bonce? A bust? Bonces? Y'all are distracting. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Your discretion has been noted. A golden replica of the mighty head of one of Sir Greg Davies. Greg Davies. Davies Jones's lockers. I can't go back to clip. I wanted to send this to my ex. Is it about her, or is it a story about a different a different partner? I'm going to shit yourself. I only poo-poo farted for the good of humanity. Can't imagine why it didn't work out. That's a crazy story. That's a crazy story, man. I got very little that that can compete with that, I will say. There was one time I was in elementary school, and for some reason I signed up for like the morning yoga club. You can probably see where the story's going. Maybe not. I like split my pants. That's probably like the more embarrassing moments. So I had to like get an emergency pair. And it was on picture day. Wow, wow. Why does it do that? But nobody else in here had someone else shit their pants? No. I think that's a pretty unique experience. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a borrow clothes kind of guy, and I don't really like have that kind of relationship with people. So, not me personally. Like a comedian up at the mic asking, anyone else in here have someone shit their pants? Oh man, I hate it when when you lend your clothes to someone and they shit their pants. Man, tough crowd. You can't say anything these days. Okay. I think just do the rest of the fingers and then figure out where they would like live, how to connect them after the fact. Have I ever shown you guys one of my favorite videos of all time on YouTube? It's a cover of this song. It's this video. It's one of my favorite fucking videos of all time. I just love the vibe. I love the energy. The music is really good. Actually really dang good. I know, dude. Like, if I see these guys, if I ever saw these guys in public, like, I will have no more cash in my wallet. You know what I mean? Like, that's... They deserve it. They earned it. I'm giving them my debit card. One of Zelda's best themes? I mean, listen, I'm not, like, a music... I'm no fucking, like, you know, connoisseur or anything. But I'm sure Zelda's got some good music. I'd sit in front of them on the ground. Would you sing along? Would you Brental floss this? Would you make up lyrics to go with it? I'm not getting into music anymore on here. Did I traumatize you? Was it you that I was talking to music about? Oh, about the... Yeah. Just appreciate what it is. I thought... I think I know what you're referring to. Hey, what's up, Majwit? How you doing? Back at it again with the retop. Still, we're gonna be on this for a while. I'm coming to realize, because you know we've been doing 2 days of this hand, of the arm. I was thinking about it earlier, just like I am so fucking slow at art. Really? Yeah. I mean, you know, like if I seriously now you've realized true. No, it's not that I realized that I'm really slow at art. It's just like I was coming to terms with that. I'm like, this is like the focal point of the streams. And like I think it might be why I'm kind of like not resent is the wrong word, but just like, you know, I'm at work and I'm like, do I really want to stream today? Because like streaming right now just means working more on this, and I've been working on this for months. So it's like, do I want to keep doing that? Do I want today to be another day of doing this? So it's just like internal grappling thoughts and whatnot. Stuff you guys should not have to worry about. 1, 2, 3. This is my own like domain expansion that I've trapped myself in. Okay, wait. I think I have my numbers wrong. You're so fast at 2D sketches. I mean, yeah, seemingly anytime I have a free moment and I'm just like fucking around on my canvas on my phone, I can be quite productive. You know, like that old lady design that I sent in the group chat. I don't know if that's going to be something for the comic, but it could be. Like that could be the grandmother design that I need to work on. Okay, what the fuck did I do here? I fucked up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. What is happening? This is supposed to be like that. Oh, I think I just need to get rid of this face. Okay, that's what it was. I thought a vertex was a vertex that I'd use for another thing. CFAB, Majuit. I recommend either rewinding the stream a little bit or scrolling up in the chat. You gotta read Cerberus's little story there. It's basically the Samuel Hayden Maxor meme, but apparently a real story. Also, for the record, Cerberus, like that, I say that purely out of love. That I think that I appreciate the hell out of you for telling that story. I appreciate your ex for being chill with that story being told. It's good. It's a great like party story to tell at a party, especially if you like really want to embarrass her. I'm a weird dude and think it's funny too. Do you know what I mean when I say Samuel Hayden meme? Hold on. Actually didn't catch the reference. The fuck does she shit my pants mean? Here, it's this one. This is probably gonna be really loud, sorry.
Right then, buddy. I'm going to shit yourself.
That one. I get so many Russian Badger clips on my TikTok now. It's crazy. It's the power of suggestion.
All right, buddy. I'm going to shit yourself.
Oh, I can't read. No, it's okay. Like I said it before. It wasn't like explicitly said at any point. So it's just like a little bit of world building was necessary. You know what I mean? Like some of the lore we just like weren't privy to. We weren't caught up on. Majuit, when's more Licorice Recoil coming out? The fuck? That part confused me too. They haven't announced anything? Wait, I thought they... Was it a movie that they announced? I thought they did announce something. Who announced the what now? Well, apparently no one announced the nothing. New from no one, it's nothing. From the makers of nothing comes nothing too. It's time to throw away your nothing 3 for the nothing 5. Oh, the nothing 7 makes the nothing 8 look like the nothing 14.5. Licorice Recoil. It's a great testament to the theorem of like take a cute anime girl and make her do anything and you'll have a successful anime. Even when it comes to secret police. What's it about? Just like anime CIA, I guess. Undercover, like secret police that work in a cafe. You guys ever seen that Super Sentai that was a cops and robbers series? No, that's such a vague. What do you mean? What does that mean? Did I fuck up? Wait. 16? Oh, I can't. I'm blind. Wait, 9! How the hell did I... What? How do I keep doing this? What the fuck? Orphan girls are undercover police force that takes out bad guys so that Japan maintains its image. Bro, I need to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I need to watch the newest episode of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I need to rewatch episode 4. Because it was like 2 in the morning when I watched it, and I was like, this shit is hype as fuck, but I'm also like exhausted and loopy, and I don't fully know what's happening right now. It is a fever dream, even in like the most well-rested circumstances. I definitely have to go back and watch. But, oh my god, bro. Oh my god, Maki's got such aura. She's crazy cool. I miss Gojo. I miss Gojo, though. I will say. Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai. Majwa, did you notice that this is Monster Hunter music? Monster. Monster Hunter. No, I didn't. This is from Generations Unlimited. Generations Ultimate. I can't fucking read. Bro. In your early anime watching days, did you ever struggle with remembering names? I struggle with remembering names right now, especially if they're like really seemingly conventional Japanese names. It like throws me off so much. Like obviously fucking Goku and Vegeta are easy for me to remember, right? But like, you know, it can be hard. It can be hard for me, for my fucking white ass, to remember just normal ass Japanese names. I struggle with English names most of the time. If there's like something rememberable, let's put it to the test. Main girl in Licorice Recalled name now, isn't it Chica? Is it Chica? No? Oh, fuck. I can't remember. I thought I had that in the bag. No, stupid. Chica's from Five Nights at Freddy's. Chisato. That's right. That's what it was. And Love, Death, and Robots, or whatever that one is called. All's Fair in Love, Death, and Robots. Chisato. What was the other girl's name? And you know what also like really trips me up is when they like interchange names. Like in Jujutsu Kaisen, Itadori will call Fushiguro, or like he'll say Fushiguro, but other people will call him Megumi, and it's like it trips me up because it's like, oh, they're talking about the same guy. It's just family name versus given name, but it's not even his family name because he's a Zenin. But he took his mother's name, which is actually confusing. Also, it's really... never mind. That's a spoiler. I was about to say like a pretty big spoiler for Season 3. Just watch Jujutsu Kaisen. It's good. By the way, how is Iron Lung? No spoilers. I see it on Sunday. But I'll do a no spoiler review and then a spoiler review on probably on Monday unless I decide not to stream. It is out right now though. Like it's if I wanted to, I could have gone tonight. You mixed up the days and it's all good. I didn't do you any favors. I think I signed off the last stream with like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Iron Lung. But no, the reason I wasn't live yesterday was because I met some people for some stuff, did a thing, you know, had some plans, had some really freaking, really crispy, really yummy, but like really greasy pizza, and doodled my freaking face off. It is showing here. Yeah, there's a lot of European countries that were added. Think Markiplier was gonna do you like that? No, he's magnanimous. He's a generous man. He's doing a blood drive for the Blood movie. Personal. It's all his blood. He's donating all his blood. Jack is in it. So is I believe Valkyrie is in it. I didn't know that Jack was in it though. That's pretty cool. Would you help Jack off a horse? Yeah, I think there's supposed to be like hella content creators in it. Greasy pizza and either ranch or blue cheese dip. Man, if I wasn't on a diet, yeah, no kidding. Man, I love pizza. Nope. It's all right. Listen. No ill will. It's just like, you know, it's never my first choice. There was a point in my life when I was a kid and like we were making pizzas at home all the time, like 3 or 4 times a week. I fucking love that shit. You know, take it for school the next day. Awesome. Right? But like sometime, probably about like high school, you got a pizza oven and everything. Yeah, I mean, like you have reason to enjoy it. But like for me, sometime around high school, when it's just like things opened up, I had like this whole world in front of me, and I was still like a very picky eater in high school. But I had like so much freedom. It's like, yeah, if I'm like spending calories and money on lunch, and I'm gonna be like full afterwards, I don't really want to fill up on pizza. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather get something a little more protein. I want something like a little bit more satisfying for me. Like pizza has lost its status. It used to be my favorite food. I don't trust anyone who says they don't love pizza. Listen, I don't love pizza. Like I said, it's never going to be my first choice, probably ever again. Trust revoked. Untrusted. Yeah, I'm very untrustworthy. So what's the first choice now? Honestly, it's not even like my favorite food. I still maintain that my favorite food is a hamburger, but it's not even my first choice anymore. Don't you dare say burger. Well, it's not. Like that's what I'm saying. It's not. It depends on the place, obviously. If I have like, let's say I'm out on the road or something, right? I might get like chicken nuggets or like a chicken sandwich or, you know, a burger or like a burrito or something that's like relatively easy to hold and eat with one hand, right? Because I'm I am a distracted driver. But if I'm like sitting down at a place, right, you know, I would love to just fucking mow down on a big platter, like a sushi platter or a shawarma platter or something like that. Just something where I can like really go at it with both hands. You know, it's easy to hold in one hand a pizza slice. Not if it's like super fresh. You ever try to do that? A floppy, gooey, greasy piece of pizza right out of the oven, burn the roof of your mouth, or as I should say, the ceiling, because the roof is on the outside. As a man with a very, very sexy accent once said on my TikTok timeline. You fold it? Yeah, I would fold, brother. Yeah, it's weird. It's not that my love for pizza... Here's what I should say. If you not folding pizza, what do you mean? I'm taking that the ceiling of the mouth, not the roof. Hold on. I have a TikTok to find. Excuse me. It's not that my love for pizza like diminished. It's more that my love for everything else just outpaced it. You know what I mean? Like, I still like pizza. Like I said, you know, I had pizza yesterday. I had a ton of pizza when I was on vacation. But it's just that, like, everything around pizza, like, inflated. It got hit with shrinkflation. You know what I mean? Like, the rate of enjoyment did not increase alongside everything else. Like, they did not increase at proportional rates. Have you not seen the spiral method? Wait, what is this? Oh my god. That's a hand roll. That's a hand roll. Have you ever had a hand roll, like a sushi hand roll? That's a pizza hand roll. Oh my god. Wood. You know what? This does change things. That's the thing, though. Is aside from like changing the order that things touch different parts of your mouth, like obviously, I'm sure you've seen this video of like, or like Matt Pat did a video on it. I'm sure you've seen that like changing the order of ingredients in a burger changes the flavor. But like, how much does the flavor change in pizza in this regard? Like, it's either that like cheese is touching first or bread is touching first, but it's like that's the big change. That's the big difference. I'm still trying to find this fucking TikTok. I should probably give up. Hold on. I'm not going to give up. No, I'm persistent and I'm stubborn. I need you to hear this. I'd do an impression, but it wouldn't be sexy enough. You need to hear this. Oh, I found it. Okay, wait. Copy link. Where is it? Where's copy link? There we go. Copy link. There we go. Matt Pat's video about that was false. Fald? What does fald mean? I spelled it wrong. They also did the video where they did like the burger complementary ingredients experiment thing.
Tell everyone what part of
Hold on.
your mouth that you
Hold on. Fucking rewind. Jesus Christ. Stop. I hate website design. Okay, here we go. Flawed. Oh, okay. Flan.
Victor Manuel, can you tell everyone what part of your mouth that you burnt from pizza last night?
The ceiling, because it's on the inside. The roof is on the outside.
He's right. He said I burnt the ceiling on my mouth.
Dude. Listen. Listen. That's crazy. That is an incredible. The roof, but like, listen to his voice, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, I feel that. You know what I mean? It's shaking my entire room.
That you burnt from pizza last night?
The ceiling, because it's on the inside. The roof is on the outside.
It's like that's crazy. How long is his throat for it to be producing bass that boomy manly voice? Makes me feel like I'm less of a man hearing it. Nah, brother. The comparison is the thief of joy. Just bask in it.
He's right.
That's my recommendation.
Said I burnt the ceiling on my mouth. I said, you mean the roof? And he has a very valid point.
It is, and it's true. He's right.
Victor Manuel, can you tell everyone what part of your mouth that you burnt from pizza last night?
The ceiling, because it's on the inside. The roof is on the outside.
He's right.
God damn. Do you know what I would do? I feel like I'm falling asleep. I mean, his sultry, dulcet tones are probably not helping. But do you know what I would fucking do for a voice like that? Oh my God. See you around. Thanks for dropping by, Stefano. Think about how well I could sing Thunderbringer with that voice. Oh my God, dude. That'd be crazy. Ooh, I know. I'm just thinking about it. My room is quaking just thinking about it. It's like, what fucking, like, what exercises do I have to do to get it like that? Do you think you could train your voice to drop a couple fucking semitones like that, whatever the measurement is? Jeff Castellucci. I totally misspelled that last name. Who is Jeff Castellucci? Who is this handsome man you're showing me? What is what is this? Is there a reason I'm looking him up right now? Aside from like looking at those luxurious locks.
Made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. A muscle and blood and a skin and bones. You've got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load of 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. Say,
okay,
Peter, don't you call me.
I need to look into this in my private time. That's whoa, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. I got some people to send that to. Golden pipes. Holy moly. What's this one? How to sing really low. Oh shit. He's educational as well. Aside from being sexy, he's educational. It sounds like a burp.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jeff, and I sing bass with...
You know what's crazy is like my first thought right now, my second thought right now is what does your falsetto sound like? Like when your voice gets that low, what does it sound like up here?
Voice play, and these are some of the things that I use to sing super duper low. It's probably important to say that this is by no means a definitive list. Everyone's voice.
This is not financial advice. What is this one? Whoa! It doesn't sound real. It sounds like fucking movie sound effects. It sounds like yeah, it sounds like some kind of fucking like alien spaceship is going overhead. How do the mics capture that? That's a good question. He's probably like in the single digit frequency. Like that's crazy. They EQ the air. We got to get some room tone. We got to get some room tone so that we can make sure we're capturing his fucking vocals. That's crazy. They pre-record it. I mean, you gotta. There's no way. Cause like, okay, I don't know anything. I'm dumb. But like for me, when I go not that low, but when I go low, like I lose volume, right? I can go pretty low in frequency, but I lose the force. I don't get as much like force to project it with, right? So they probably have to like really, really like silence everything around him, and he has to be like really right up against the mic kind of thing. I don't know. Unless I'm wrong and he's just like super good at it.
This is different. So if you're going to try any of these things, make sure that you stay relaxed, drink plenty of water, and if at any time your voice starts to hurt, take a break, try again later. How do you sing?
It's okay. My voice is pretty elastic. It can take it. All right, I'll come back to that in my private time. I'll come back to the stream. I'm not going to stream tomorrow, but I'll come back on Saturday and I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" It's just like all the way down there for the whole stream. That's probably how you do it. That's probably how you have to do it. Is just like train to be. You're just. It's like fucking Piccolo weighted clothing. If you're just down here all the time, if you just like bring your voice down here, then you're eventually going to acclimate to it. You do your best Sam Elliott impression, and eventually it's just your new normal. You know what? That's still a good deep voice. I just wish it could be deeper. And also, like, because you're hearing my natural. I feel like it's, when I hear myself, I'm better about it. But when I hear myself, I'm still like, wow, I'm real fucking Alvin and the Chipmunk squeaky. Not boomy, but good. I try. I've been practicing Thunderbringer a lot in the car. I'll fucking belt it. And I still have trouble because I'm still like, I'm not hitting those sweet dulcet tones. But yeah, I mean, certainly, I used to be very, very self-conscious about my voice. But streaming is a big part of, like, why that's kind of gone away. Just being more confident in the way I sound. Whoa. 2? So that one. I'm 40 and still self-conscious about my voice. I guess it's just the exposure therapy. You know, you hear yourself recorded enough times and eventually you're like, yeah, whatever. Because you have to remember, like, the internal sound that you hear is very different from the external sound that people hear. So as unfortunate as it is, the sound that's recorded is closer to what other people hear you as. So you best get it would behoove you to get used to that voice. So that you can at least, like, understand what you're doing to other people. Oh, I apologize. My voice is just very grating. It's an unfortunate reality I have to deal with. Then I'm screwed. And then you pull you do a, like, head all the way down, sumimasen. If only there was real-time IRL EQ. Yeah, what if I could just voice mod in real life? Voice mod in real life. Just walking around with a balloon of sulfur hexafluoride. I walk up to the fucking bank teller. Hi, I'd like to check my checking account balance. Certainly, sir. What is your PIN number? 1. Except sulfur hexafluoride is very dangerous because it stays in your lungs. Not like helium, which can still hurt you, but like at least it doesn't stay in there as easily. Heavier than air and all, but it's crazy because it's heavier than air by the same amount that helium is lighter than air. They're both 6 times up, 6 times down. You got to be upside down, yeah, or like lying down, lying on your tum-tum. Have you ever seen like the balloon demo with sulfur hexafluoride, where you fill up a balloon with just your breath and then you can put it on and it floats like it's on water? It's crazy. I wonder what a balloon of sulfur hexafluoride would do in water. I'd imagine going invert would help clear, but it's crazy. It's like it's a liquid. Like you have to flush it out of your lungs. It's wild to think about. But I do want to try it at some point, maybe for a stream. But like I would take very, very much the proper precautions. I would not just like buy it. I don't even know if you can. Can you just like buy as a random person sulfur hexafluoride? Only one way to find out? Yeah. Only one way to find out. Excuse me, sir. We just received a call. We're your bank. We're your credit card company. We just received a call that someone tried to place an order for an industrial-sized container of sulfur hexafluoride. Obviously, you wouldn't be stupid enough to buy chemicals like that. So we decided to put that on hold. No, you seem to have misunderstood. I told you never to call me. I also want to work on my falsetto, which it's funny because like it's just both sides. It's just the exact opposite extremes. I want to work on giving myself a really high voice, and I want to work on giving myself a really low voice. I'm just like very unsatisfied with my register as is. I feel like I'm destined for greatness, but I have to master the vocal cord. You want to ooh-woo and bark? Yeah, in the same fucking breath. I want to harmonize the two. Dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you could harmonize with yourself? I think I've seen that like some people can do it. There's like I remember seeing a video of a woman that can do like the train whistle, where it's like it comes out as 2 tones. It's very weird and cool. Like, could you imagine that party trick? Oh my god. That'd be sick. Speaking of sick, that's finger number 2. We've taken 2 fingers, and I think we got room for more. Easy. We took 2 fingers, no problem. We handled 2 fingers like it was nothing. Is this the train whistle lady? Oh no.
I'll do Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Okay, that's different. That's different because this is like Mongolian throat singing, right? So it's I'm pretty sure what's happening is like he's got the tone in the back of his throat and then he's doing a tone with his lips, like he's whistling essentially. Yeah, that's not what I mean. I mean like two tones coming from the vocal cords, like individual, essentially, which I'm sure is like not possible unless you have like defect is the wrong word. Well, I don't know if it's the wrong word, but like a birth defect. Yeah, but I think this is literally like how Mongolian throat singing works, except he's not doing like the throat part. Pardon. Sorry, that was rude. Fingers are getting so freaking cold. It's cold in here. It was like minus 15 this morning when I went to work. Don't know how much more of this I can take, man. Don't know how much longer. I need to go back to like 18 degrees every day. And then I'll be happy. We had cold for 3 weeks. Ay, dude. Why can't there just be a place on Earth that's 18 degrees year-round, but, like, not cloudy and very sunny, and, like, the sun rises at, like, 6 in the morning, and it sets at, like, 8 p.m.? Is that so much to ask for? World. Planet Earth. Gaia. From Street Fighter. Did I forget to do... I think I did. Alright, whatever. I forgot to do finger knuckles on these hands, on these fingers. Hang in there, you got this. I'm not worried. It's more just like, you know, I get bored. I'm bored right now. Like I would so much rather be playing Disco Elysium. But I know that if I fall into the trap of just saying that, then this will never get done, and then I'll feel bad about it never being done, and then I'll never be able to move on to other projects satisfyingly. I'll constantly be like, "Oh, but there's this voice in the back of my head that's like, "Go finish Goku, go finish Goku." You know? So, sometimes you gotta put a pin... Well, you gotta put a pin in things at the moment. Oh, you've been through this before, I see. If you can imagine it, I too have experience with long projects that are drawn out and constantly demand attention. And I just have a bad... I'm bad. I'm bad at managing it. You know, I'm bad at time management. I'm bad at compartmentalizing. But at least I know I'm bad. I'm self-aware. Which is worse, because I am aware of the changes that need to be made. I just do not make them. It's just tough. It's a hard balance. You know, how do you make the calculation of satisfaction now versus satisfaction in the future, right? Because like when I finish this, I'll be very satisfied, right? But is it more satisfaction to be done with this than the satisfaction I could have gotten if I had balanced playing Hades with making this? You know what I mean? Like, what's the math here? What's the calculation? Do I have the right number of polygons? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Anyways, this is not therapy. This is just a man in a room talking to himself, imagining that people are watching. And even if they are, it doesn't really matter. But hey, you know, at least you get to see some interesting art in the process. For now. Up. With Frieren, I've watched the first episode of the new season. I like that it's like it's harkening back to the early stuff where it was just like quiet and slow. So I'm sure the action is going to pick up again, but I like where it's at again. I like where it's at right now. And then there's Jujutsu Kaisen, which is kind of going the exact opposite. Like shit is getting turned up to fucking 11 and then getting turned up 13 more degrees. It's awesome. But it's different, you know? Like I like early Frieren because of how like slow and methodical and character focused it is. But I also really like that fucking Maki is an absolute monster and a beast. So, you know, different strokes. I also really like, and I don't want to pull it up because it is, like I said, it's kind of spoilers, but there's a Twitter user. They popped up on my feed once before when Chainsaw Man Reze came out. When Chainsaw Man came out, there was Reze versus Bakugo discussions, and this artist like single-handedly carried the Bakugo slander direction, and that artist is back again with some fun stuff, and it's been really good. The artist is named like Wander Jensen or something like that. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. I posted it on my Twitter if you go and see. Yeah, Wander Jegson at WANDERJEGSON. Just generational slander artist. It's very funny. Very funny stuff. There's like some NSFWs to just be warned. Doesn't fucking matter to me, but you know, some people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 2. No. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Counting is hard. Let's make machines do it, said Alan Turing before inventing the Turing machine. You can make a religion out of this. Sorry, I'm a little stream of consciousness right now. What have you been watching recently? I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been watching Frieren. I've been watching oh my god. I swear it's more than just those. I've been playing a lot of Disco Elysium. That's the biggie. Because I can't like watch stuff while playing it. Just because like it demands full attention. I'm trying to find a way to watch Wonder Man. I have not watched more than the first episode of season 2 of Fallout. Let's see, what else? I watched that Bobby Broccoli video on Rob Ford. I've been watching this this guy. He does YouTube video essays on like internet horror stuff. I've talked about him before. What's his name? The Horrors of YouTube. Farrell McGuire. There's some interesting stuff there. Yeah, I just watched this one that he did on like obscure YouTube horrors. And it's got some neat stuff. It actually like kind of genuinely freaked me out a little bit when he got to a part on like YouTube glitches with like the algorithm and stuff. There was some it's weird. It's like not scary. It's just like unsettling. He talks about like there was a glitch in the algorithm where if you put just a period in the search bar, it would present videos with the like the same title of like full stop or something like that. And so like people were making horror content using that title, and like just I don't know. It's you know what I mean? Like it's not scary. That circumstance isn't scary. It's just like unsettling. What else have I been watching? Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen, I still have to get caught up on Sanda because Science Saru is doing the new Ghost in the Shell. And I want to watch that. And I know they're not related, but like I gotta finish one Science Saru show before I move on to the next one. But also, speaking of, I kind of want to rewatch Scott Pilgrim. I've been kind of itching to rewatch it. Scott Pilgrim takes off. Num 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 num. Nummy nums. The show or the movie? Yes. Never mind. Yeah, I mean either. And then I'll reread the I almost said manga, the comics. Because I will say, there's a lot of stuff that inspires me. Gachiakuta was actually like monumental in this like recent burst of creativity. I don't know why, but watching Gachiakuta and like hearing about the mangaka, like really, really just like inspired me and gave me a lot of energy. But Scott Pilgrim was one of the, when I first like read it, I was like, I could do this. Not because I'm like, oh, fucking Brian Lee O'Malley's art style is so easy to imitate, but it's just like, it truly, because he's from my city. Like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. Just this like wonder of like, wow, it really is just like you can make stories. You can tell stories. You can do art. There's like nothing really stopping you. Aside from, you know, the obvious like time and other constraints, locality. It's kind of hard to tell stories from fucking London. Baby, can't you see? But yeah, Gachi Akuta is awesome. You should definitely watch it. I want to read it. Oh, and Apothecary Diaries. That's coming back for season 3, so I'm still trudging my way through season 2. I still gotta watch Spy Family. I started some stuff on the train from Halifax, but I was mostly getting caught up on One Piece. God damn, I love One Piece. I love One Piece so much. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? Did you fuck up? Who fucked up here? There we go. What about you? Were you watching Hunter x Hunter? CFAB? I feel like last we talked. That's what you were going to attempt. But I can't remember. I hope so. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love Mob Psycho. Watched the first season a while ago, not recently. What's defined as the first season? Like, what was the last thing that you remember happening? Watched the first 2 seasons of Dr. Stone. Very nice. It's also a great series. I can't believe it's ending. That's wild. You don't remember? Did they finish the exam? Was it the end of the Hunter exam? Yes, I think right after that. Okay, so they have to go and get Killua. Killua is like, I'm going home. Fuck you guys, I'm going home. He did an Eric Cartman. I still don't fully... Recently started Attack on Titan, but it's much harder to watch. Harder in what regard? I only watched Attack on Titan because I had a crush on a girl. It's hard to follow the story. Oh, it gets way harder, by the way. So if you're having trouble in season 1, just wait until you get to season 4, part 2.5. I don't know. Attack on Titan's a weird one for me. I don't like super love it. Like I remember enjoying it. Especially the early seasons. I feel like it really lost its luster for me. It's kind of like pizza. Had to step away for a bit, work stuff. All good. We're just talking about anime. As we tend to do. Man, it's crazy. It took me 2 hours to do this. What is wrong with me? This took me 2 hours. Brother. I'm a basic anime guy, Dragon Ball, Trigun, Full Metal Alchemist. I still have yet to watch any Trigun. Stampede looks so good that it's like genuinely getting me interested in watching it. Which I think is like not a popular opinion, right? Was Stampede really well received? You've not watched any of those? Full Metal Alchemist is so good. Honestly, if you're going to watch anything from that list, like I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's my fave. Dragon Ball's my OG. But like Full Metal Alchemist is real good. It's a real good like normie. Not that you're a normie, but it's a real good just like you can recommend this to almost anyone kind of anime. I try to keep a list of those. Thank you. I mean that positively for the record. When I say you're not a normie, I mean that with the highest regard. You don't want to be a normie. I've seen how they live. Talking about golf and hunting and shit. I know. Your boos mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. I'm a basic guy when it comes to anime, so no biggie. I very much say I'm like the same. I say my taste in anime is very basic. For like a lot of the same reasons. Like my favorites are fucking, you know, Dragon Ball, One Piece. I like One Punch Man, except I haven't watched the newest season yet. I did read it in the manga, but you know. Although I like Mob Psycho better, for the record. Mob Psycho is so good. And he's got a new one called Bug Ego. Gotta read that. Never watched One Piece, and I know people are gonna give me flack for that. Nah, it's fine. I understand it's a time commitment. No one's got 300 hours to fucking invest. It's not a... I'm not the kind of guy that would gatekeep that or like, you know. It's fine. I super love it, and I've gotten a lot of satisfaction. Like, listen. Do I think... And I'm showing... Because I'm showing my mom Frieren. Because, like, I know the first half of Frieren she would super enjoy. And she did. She was, like, hooked. She loved it. And she despises anime. Like, this woman fucking hates anime. Just in general. So like I know just based on what she likes, I know she would love and she would get like destroyed by Kuma's backstory. Like I know that would kill her. Metaphorically. I know like she would be a blubbering mess. But you know, she's not watching 1,200 episodes of One Piece to get to that. So it's kind of a lost cause in that regard. And, like, you can't really get the emotional weight of Kuma's backstory if you don't at least know, like, the Sabaody archipelagos and whatnot. But, I mean, like, we're talking, like, I was crying on a train watching this. Weird question. Are you mirroring left and right halves of the model? Yes. The entire model, except for the hair, is going to be symmetrical. The sculpt was not. If I turn Goku's previous model on, you'll see that... Or not previous, the high poly. You'll see that the gi is asymmetrical. You'll see that the shirt... No, the shirt is symmetrical. Oh, I guess it's just the gi and the hair. Yes, everything except for the hair, like everything you see on screen here is going to be symmetrical. Thank goodness. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're doing it procedurally. I try to work in as much of a non-destructive workflow as possible, is what they call it, non-destructive, which means like it's done. Like I could go in and just like duplicate and place it by hand. Oops. Place it by hand like so. Oh my god. And then just like fucking bam or whatever. Do it properly. Like this. Okay, I guess I can't do that because I'm stupid. Anyways, yeah, it's just the mirror modifier. There's a really cool tool where if I make a cube here, I don't know if you can see it in the screen. Yeah, you can. So there's this little mirror option. If I hit X, even if I'm grabbing this one, it's mirroring on the other side. The way this works is if there is a polygon, on the other side of the opposing axis, it will mirror it. So because there's no mirror to this one, it's not going to do anything. But because there's a mirror to this one, it will. Does that make sense? But the downside of this is if I take this vertex and I move it like 0.00001 of a meter, I think it's like no longer. Okay, maybe that's like too small of a unit. Let's do 0.01. Right? If I move it just like a little bit over, suddenly the symmetry breaks. So it doesn't mirror anymore. These ones still do. And also, there's a funny little quirk. I've certainly gotten tripped up by this before. But if you have this symmetry option on, and you have vertices that are exactly on 0, like are exactly on the axis that you're mirroring, you actually can't move it off that axis. Even if you like, I'm snapping it to the x-axis. And I think it's because like both movements are happening at the same time, so they cancel each other out. But also it's just one thingy, one vertex. So you can't really mirror that. It just doesn't know what to do. But do any of us truly, really truly? What were we talking about? I'm a bitch. My name's Robert. Such a bitch whose name is Robert. From animated mirrors and models. I want CG anime to become more normalized. Like Trigun Stampede looks so fucking good. Studio Orange is carrying the medium. But there's just like not that many examples, you know? Like I tried to get into Girls Band Cry. I'll have to try again, but it's just like I was not invested. I kind of prefer hand-drawn anime. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want more examples. I want there to be actual, like, competition in the space. Some outliers like Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli. Wait, what do you mean? You don't like Studio Ghibli? Because Studio Ghibli isn't CG. It's not 3D. For example, the tools that Studio Ghibli is done now with CGI with their source tool called OpenToons. I mean, it's still, the final product is still a hand-drawn movie, even if it's like assisted. You would be very surprised, I feel like, with how common yeah. It's just like a compositing tool. It's still for hand-drawn 2D animation. Like, it being done... I'm going to blow your mind right now, because you can look this up, and it's actually kind of the craziest thing ever. You can do hand-drawn stuff in 3D software. And I'm not even talking about, like, Grease Pencil and Blender. Did you know that South Park is made in Maya? Did you know that South Park is technically a 3D show? Did you know that Archer was done in, I believe, Maya as well. Archer was a 3D show. Yeah, and I mean, that's more obvious in the later seasons, but like even early Archer was, I believe, done in Maya. Isn't that crazy? Because when you get down to it, a pose-to-pose puppeted show like South Park, well, not South Park, but like Archer, you're just moving assets, right? So that doesn't necessarily need to be in a hand-drawn like 3D raster space, or 2D raster space, I should say. They swapped for South Park. The pilot of South Park was made with paper cutouts. Every episode since then, aside from like the mixed media ones, like in World of Warcraft or whatever, was done in Maya, I believe. Not necessarily in Maya, but was done digitally. Wow. Yeah, isn't that crazy? They essentially do, if I'm remembering right, fooled me. What they essentially do is they do, like, you see I have a 3D shape here, but it's flat, right? And I can fill this in. I can fill it in, and then I can take another one, and I can draw. Like this. I'm not saying this is what they do, for the record, although I have done, if you were not aware, I have done a South Park animation before. But yeah, you can see here, like these are 3D objects, but like I can move them around as if they're 2D, right? And then like frame by frame, move them around and stuff like that. Who's gonna get it first? Who's gonna get the animation first? Probably me, but it was me. Yeah, I did back in the Danganronpa 2 days when I was doing daily animations. I did this in Blender, and it took me 1 day. I did it in, I believe, like 13 hours. I don't know. They don't have the time, like the exact time anymore. But you can see here, upload date, February 9th. Upload date, February 9th. Whoops.
You more.
Yeah. So same day. Which, like, again, kind of crazy. But yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I have experience doing the South Park art style.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
And I'm pretty sure I was like trying to stick to how they did their method. The only thing I regret is I gave Kyle's hat an outline. That one was so good. I know. Dude, we gotta do the tier list of all my animations. There's so many good ones. Like I've spent many a night staying up way past my bedtime just like watching my old animations. And some are cringe as fuck. But some of them are incredible.
Came down in a
Like,
fucking
I don't understand how I made them incredible. You know what I mean?
dog.
Yeah. Man, I used to be fucking talented. In a day. I made that shit in a day. Maybe that's my problem. I'm just like, I used up all my speed. I used up all my quickness back in the dailies. And now I'm just stuck with this. Wouldn't that suck? If you could expend all your energy like that. Lend me your energy. Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Your creative juices came from a different juice box. That is a really good way to put it. Just like Your artistic ability can ebb and flow. You're drinking from a different juice box. You still got the juice. It's just from a different box. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, maybe someday you'll find that juice box again. Maybe someday you won't. But, you know, who doesn't like a good flight of juices to try? You guys ever done a flight? When I was in Halifax, I did a flight of sake. It was really good. That's when you drink a bunch of sake and they let you fly a plane. You have flown? I'd be down for a flight of juices. What's your flight of juices? What flavors are you sampling? I used to like a fruit punch. This is a testament to my change in palate. I used to be a fruit punch fiend. I would down that shit like no one's business. But I had it again recently because I've been on like diet sodas and stuff, like 0-calorie drinks. So I had fruit punch, like full sugar fruit punch again recently for the first time. And it just did not hit the same way, which is kind of a shame because it's like, it was one of my favorites. No clue, but if it was sake, I'd be swimming across the floor. Tranbar? Cranberry. Ah. You like cranberry juice? It's so good. I like a vodka cranny. I don't know if I'd drink like cranberry juice on its own. It makes you pee, right? Or not. It does something to your pee. I can't remember. I love cranberry juice. Gotta go do work, catch up later. Thanks for dropping by, Cerberus. Hopefully we'll see you on the weekend. Man, it's 6:20 and it's so fucking dark out. It's crazy. I'm complaining now. I'm belly aching now, and then the summer's gonna roll around and I'm gonna be like, oh, it's so fucking hot. It's too fucking hot. Unbelievable. How does anyone live like this? How is anyone to live like this? I want the winter back. It's always grass is greener. The weather's always greener on the other side. I'll be streaming on the weekend instead of watching, I think. None of you were invited. Well, rip. Ripperoni. Good luck with your streams. Hopefully you'll tune in for Iron Lung review. I'm going to sneak a camera into the theater and stream Iron Lung. Just kidding. Just kidding. This is not intent to do piracy. Yo, Markiplier, if you're watching this, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would never do that. I love you. I'll try to see your review though. Should I do I haven't done this yet. I've only done it like for a couple things, but should I upload the review as a separate video? Should I like record? Should I do the stream and then do the review separately? I'm just so bad about staying on top of that kind of stuff. Like I haven't been posting the shorts lately. Even though I have them. Like I have some of them. It's just, I don't know, man. It's easy to get demoralized. Discombobulated. First, discombobulate. It'll demoralize him. This song always reminds me of Blueprints whenever it comes up on the compilation. That's another game. I think when I finish Disco Elysium, I'll be playing Hades, but I think I'll also be like trying to jump back into Blueprints. Just because I want to fucking finish it, man. Is Blueprints good? It is, but it's like... It's really frustrating how slow the progress can be. It's like hard to feel any sense of accomplishment when like you're the rewards are very, very limited. It's a game about discipline. Does your dad like it? Yeah, that's cool. It is like a, I don't know, relatively like simple game to jump into. Like a lot of the concepts are a little hard to understand, but I feel like, you know, if you have any experience with like an escape room or something, like I feel like you can, you know, you can kind of jump into it pretty simply. But yeah, it's just like this sense of like, am I doing the right thing at any given moment? And it's just like really frustrating for me. Especially because like I'm the kind of guy in an RPG or whatever who is like, I'm exploring every single fucking nook and cranny in every room, which you'd think is like good for this kind of game. But the problem is you have a limited number of footsteps, which like discourages that kind of gameplay. So it's just, it's tough. It's tough. I just have to change my mindset. Also, it crashed. It crashed so many times when I was playing before that I would lose like incredible days, which is so fucking demoralizing. But I know that's not like, there's like stuff from that. Like that's not the game's fault. You know what I mean? He likes escape rooms. That's probably why he likes it so much. Yeah, I mean, that tracks. Oh, yeah, cold fingies. Cold finger. Okay, there's something there. What just happened? Yeah, the cold finger. You know Goldfinger? James Bond parody, Coldfinger. Let's see if it's a thing. Wait, it's a piece of lab equipment? It's also a band? Down, 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 down. Oops. Oh my god, I have to finish this hand today. What the fuck, bro? I'm never gonna live it down if I can't finish a fucking hand. In one day. Brother. I'm gonna be laughed out of the society. High society. It's just, I'm very particular. I like my things nice and neat. And so I take a lot of time. I take time, and I'm being very precise. I'm doing precision machinery here. Precision machining. I'm being very, very explicit. No, that's the wrong word. Implicit? I don't know what the right word is. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just stream of consciousness saying again. Okay, what is this gonna look like when I... Dude, it's crazy. It looks like it's becoming metal. That's really cool, actually. What is this gonna look like when I do a subdivision surface? Subdivision surface. That's pretty good. I say that's pretty good. Like, you can see it's not getting the right volume, but we're gonna reproject so that we don't really care about that too much. Excuse me. Oh my god. Oh yeah, ma. That's so cool. I don't know why, but that's really tickling my fancy. He's like becoming low poly, but there's like some remnants of him that are still there. That is what I think Dr. Stone is about. That's true. Except I don't think Goku could count for that many years. What would Goku be like in Dr. Stone? Not to spoil it, but like Goku would figure out Dr. Stone real quickly. I think. Like, he's not smart, but he would figure it out. But the world would be fucked. Still, like, regardless. I cannot wait for Dr. Stone to finish. Not let me finish the thought there. I cannot wait for Dr. Stone to finish so that like Maddie and CFAB can come in and like we can talk about how it ends. We can talk about the ending. Let me finish. Hold up, let me finish. No, I just mean as like cuz I'm obviously dancing around. I'm dancing around like spoilery stuff. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on it eventually. Because some crazy shit happens, let me tell you. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Is this supposed to not be? You gotta catch up. Well, I mean, the newest season's not out yet. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. Wait, is it? What is happening? That's like that. That goes... This goes like that. Okay, no, I had it right. I like Dr. Stone because it was easy to watch. I like early Dr. Stone. I have a very similar stance on it that I do with Attack on Titan. For very different reasons, but just like early Attack on Titan is some of my favorite Attack on Titan, and early Dr. Stone is some of my favorite Dr. Stone. As soon as it like, you know, as soon as he has like a fucking military behind him and shit. Like, it's just like it lost its appeal. It lost its luster. You know, like I understand it's you have to progress to something. No spoilies, please. I mean, this is like season 1 stuff. Or season 2, whatever, whenever the village was, I don't know. But it's just like, I like the early like Minecraft vibes, and I've talked about this before, but just like this feeling that I got from watching it was like early, like when I was young and was playing Minecraft, and I would like boot into a new world, and it's just like, okay, I have like a list of things to do, and I gotta like get the lay of the land, and I gotta figure out what I'm doing here, and yada yada yada. And that's what early Dr. Stone felt like. It just felt like a couple of guys, just like, you know, interesting. I felt the exact opposite. Well, I guess that's the beauty of the human experience. Some of us can be wrong. No, I'm fucking with you. That's the aspect that I really like. But I also really like the really slow parts of Frieren, and people don't seem to like those. So I guess I'm the wrong one here. But yeah, I like learning about, you know, making explosives and the cola recipe, and just like, there's no right or wrong. I like, you know, like Flintstone-esque replicas, or not replicas, but like substitutes for modern creature comforts and stuff. Like, I find that stuff fun. Da-na-na. I like Minecraft. I'm a big Minecraft fan. I'm a big fan of Minecraft. A game I haven't played in like 7 months. That's not fair. I did do the one the one day where I did the challenge and it didn't work. Who's your favorite character in Dr. Stone? I like Kohaku. I like Senku. I find Taiju fine. He's probably like the most annoying character, if that makes sense. But like Chrome is annoying, Magma's annoying, Suika's annoying. Fucking Ginro and Tinro, or whatever their names are. I guess whichever one the older brother is, I like him. But the other guy that like looks like Sanji, I despise him. What's I don't know. I like Senku. I like Senku a lot. I'm boring. I'm basic. I have a panel. I have a panel saved in my phone where one of the ladies in the village is like, "Oh, what's your type? What kind of woman do you like?" And he's like, "I like a woman who can pump iron into my furnace." It's just like, okay. And like you're fucking funny. You got jokes, funny man. There's also something to that, you know? Just like a very platonic I don't know, asexual is the wrong word. But like, you know, just like a very focused main character, right? Like Gon. You don't really picture Gon as like being the romantic type, right? I don't picture Senku in that regard. Goku even, you know, the joke is like, oh, he's fight sexual. But it's like, yeah, I mean, he got tricked essentially into marrying Chi-Chi. There's something like kind of wholesome about it. Ryusui? Was he the captain? I don't really like him. You know what? Can I say something? I kind of like Tsukasa. Like early and then domesticated Tsukasa. Yeah, he's the captain guy. He's fine. Oh, there's a baker lady. She's like a French lady. I think she's kind of fun. I also liked Tsukasa's English voice is Ian Sinclair, I'm pretty sure, who's the voice of Whis and Brooke. Francois? Yeah! Yeah! She's awesome. I love her. I don't know if that's a spoiler. I don't know if you've met her yet. She's fucking dope. And then there's the sexy sniper lady. Okay, never mind. There's the sexy sniper man. I fucking love androgynous characters. Unironically. Most of them have their charm. No, there is like again, I don't know if this is spoilers. They do have a crew, and I'm pretty sure there's a woman in the crew who's like really fucking hot. Except Kohaku. You don't like Kohaku? That's crazy. That's crazy. Now listen, okay, listen. I have my own problems with like how everyone in the story insists like, oh, she's a lioness, she's a tomboy. Oh, ever the tomboy. Like you don't say that explicitly, right? Like you just let it be implied with the character. But she's fucking awesome. What do you mean you don't like Kohaku? I don't know. For me, it's like they want her to be interesting so bad, but she's just not. I don't know. Listen, I like from the first moment that you're introduced to her, where she's just like this mysterious force in the forest, and she like comes by, and then she's pinned under a tree, and like instead of, you know, reacting like any of us would when pinned under a tree, Senku's like, "Can you wait? Can you wait like 10 minutes while I make this like elaborate trap?" This elaborate doohickey to lift the tree off, and she's like, all right, bet. Like she's intriguing. It's interesting. And then she's like her sole motivation is really noble. She's got like a really good motivation for her, everything she's doing. Her training is awesome. Like her training regimen. I fucking love Kohaku, bro. Maybe season 3 will change my mind. Okay, now tell me, because I think, are you fully caught up on what's done, or do you still have stuff left to do in Dr. Stone? Like, are you still watching it? Just finished season 2? Okay, so tell me, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure I saw like Maddie's edit, but you've seen the time skip. You know what goes down. I'm playing this very safe. I'm trying not to say anything. Whatever they left from season 2. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I read ahead. I told you. They said they were going to America or something. Okay. I thought I saw like a Maddie edit, but maybe not. What's up, Juicebox? Welcome, welcome. You know where I think Dr. Stone kind of like not fell off, but just like I stopped being as like engaged with it was probably when they introduced vehicles. Like, as soon as they had like a motorized vehicle, I'm like, okay, so now we're just doing like kind of normal fantasy anime stuff. What are we doing currently? I'm doing Retop on Goku. Brother, they have to rebuild the world. I know, and like that's the inevitable like sticking point for me. But it's just like, to me, the most enjoyable parts were right up until they had vehicles. Because then, I don't know, maybe that's like my own suspension of disbelief, but it's just like, I feel like when we get to vehicle, then it's like, okay, all the other pieces kind of like fall into place here. You know what I mean? Because like a vehicle, that's like 150 years ago, right? A car, that's 150 years ago. And it's like, okay, so we're already at like 150 years ago. So there's not like that much left to do. You know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, we're going to time warp through 100,000 years of human development. And it's like, okay, but now we're, you know, one season in, we're already like, we did 90,000 years of that. So, or 99,000 years of that. Yeah. You like the Minecraft elements of the show. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I'm just salty that the Minecraft movie fucking sucks. And this is my one outlet. Was Dr. Stone or Minecraft, just playing Minecraft. Didn't they develop guns or something at some point? I mean, like he makes gunpowder in like the second episode, yeah. That's another inevitability. Inevitability, it's my ability. Man, you know what show is really good? And I can't wait for it to come back? Fucking JoJo's. JoJo. You ever watch that? You gonna watch that next, CFAB? Say the show name again. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I did a national English test in high school, and it said that Ford invented the car, and I was pissed because it's wrong. That is not correct. No? What show are you talking? What show? No, as in you're not going to watch it? You're missing out, brother. Missing out, brother, man. JoJo's is fucking peak. JoJo, yeah, probably not. Give it some time. Give it some time. You're still, listen, for as commendable as it is, your anime watching habits, you're still quite green. Give it just a little bit more time. JoJo's was probably like the 4th or 5th show I watched. I jumped like kind of head first into it. But JoJo's is it's culture. It's cultural. Like when you watch JoJo's, you will understand so many memes that you might have like brushed off previously. Genuinely. It's like that much of a cultural touchstone. It's like such a big part. Cultural to who? Me? Me? The internet? Like, do you remember a while back, like, To Be Continued? What is this? That comes from JoJo's. Using Yes Roundabout.
私はみゆきの父です。久しぶりだな。
Do they ever do that in anime? Do they ever like, oh, you kind of sound like Dio? What show is this? All I know is that's a JoJo's reference thing. I think this is Love is War. Yeah, Kaguya-sama. Love is Death and Robots. It's a good time to watch part 7. It's set in a Another universe. It's a bit of a refreshing take. Nah, bro. Start from the beginning. Phantom Blood is good. I will not have Phantom Blood slander here. Phantom Blood is good. And Battle Tendency is my favorite. Incredible. Phantom Blood is good, and it's 11 episodes. Like, it's easy. It's an easy watch. No Phantom Blood slander allowed. Unacceptable. Phantom Blood is also, like, kind of normie adjacent. Not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna recommend JoJo's to a normie. What do you mean you're a green watcher? You're still new. You're fresh on your journey. You're still early in your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's no disrespect. I promise. I promise. This is not a slight. Everyone starts somewhere. I take no disrespect, no worry. Okay, how many is this? How many polygons? 34. Oh, that's really close to 32. How do I make it 32? It's because I added 2 here. That's tough. I guess if I just terminate them, then it's not a problem. Just do the opposite of this on this side. Why 32? Because 32 can easily turn into 16. Well, not really that easily. I guess it's not that big of a deal. 2 to the 5, that is true. Yes. It's a nice round number in binary in counting by twos. I have to take 34 and turn it into 16. Right? You see how it says 16 here and it says 34 here? So I have to take these 34. I also have to include the thumb, which is kind of a problem area, but I have to turn this 34 into 16, essentially. 100,000? What's 100,000? That's 32? Oh, in binary? Wait, really? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Wow. That's a lot of digits to display 32. That's crazy. Binary is not efficient. How many vertices did I do? 8. 8? 8. Gonna sleep because it's really late for me. Thanks for dropping by, Juicebox. Long time no see. Long time no Sevo. Although I'm gonna hide these. Just because it's hard to work with when it's like that. Alright, I'm gonna make dinner. Nice chatting with you. Also, I'm a pro anime watcher. Don't get it twisted. Okay, bro. Okay. You're right. You're right. I'll back off. I'll back off. But you should still watch JoJo's. Not gonna lie. Have a good dinner. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Just go listen to all the JoJo openings and then you'll understand. Eating anything good? Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to CFAB? I had a breakfast poutine in Montreal. That was fucking good. I had a breakfast poutine and then we ordered poutine for dinner. And they forgot 2 of the poutines. What does a breakfast poutine entail? This one was home fries, and cheese curds and gravy, and hollandaise, poached eggs, roasted peppers, and onions. I watched Kiniro Mosaic because the emote in 2019. I'm a 7-year vet, actually. Now I gotta go. That sounds so good. Yeah, I love a breakfast poutine. We have a place in town called Campus Hi-Fi. It's kind of known as like the go-to college spot. Like all the university students go to it. And they do a bomb. Like one of the best breakfast poutines I've ever had. But like, yeah, hollandaise and gravy. Oh man. Food coma. The phrase food coma never applies more to that. It's like there's food coma, and then there's like Carta snack arrest. You know what I mean? Cardiac snack arrest. I really like that. It's like this. It's the step beyond. I'm deceased. I've died and gone to heaven, and they gave me a bowl of breakfast poutine at the pearly gates. Started to track calories. How's that going? What are you using? What are you using to track? It's called Fat Secret, not sponsored. What a great name. We have a brand, not a brand. We have a chain of burrito places here called Fat Bastard. Very good free features. That's cool. Do you keep track of macros as well? Like how much protein and fiber and whatnot? Not intentionally. What's your aim? What's your goal? What are you trying to do? You want to weigh 70 to 75 kilogram? Is that a lose, a gain? Okay. Sounds like you're on, you're making good steps. How long have you been doing it? Have you seen any progress? At A7? That's not too bad. It's a smaller gap to close than I've got right now. I'm looking to lose like 25, 30 kilogram. And that would be like a good start. Went from 89.8 to 87 in a week. Nice. I mean, it comes off really quick at first. I'm sure you've heard about this, like you shed your water weight. And like the top layer of fat or whatever is the easiest to burn. So only thing I can really give you is like, don't get discouraged. You're going to fluctuate. You're going to go on the scale and you're going to see a number higher than the one you saw before. You just got to stick to it. I told a friend this. I was like, don't worry about the day-to-day. You can still keep track of that. Like I certainly did. But don't worry about the day-to-day. The week-to-week is more telling. And even that can still be, very similar looking numbers. That's the plan. Very nice. Oh, good luck to you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I hope these like joints don't come back to bite me in the ass, because I'm doing them in probably not a very conventional way, but I think it should be fine. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with the palm? Oh, it's a toughie. I guess let's build this out first. Just make sure I have a good amount of geometry for this. This doesn't need to be there. I can solve that one. Good luck, good luck. Thanks for dropping by. I'm probably gonna end in a little bit, but I wanted to get the hand done. But have a good one. Hopefully see you this weekend. I guess I can add a loop there. Izer is cold outside. Okay. Hopefully that deforms pretty nicely. Bum, 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 bum. Amber Island, Amber Island. Ooh, yikes. Okay, let's break that chain of command right now. Why does it keep doing that? Is it because of this? I think my phone is making this freak out. The cursor keeps snapping to like a really weird location. Actually, you know what? I think if I just do this, figure something out. Maybe I'm worrying too much about edge flow when I don't really care. Turning 3 into 2 is not as easy as 3 into 1. Let's see. Oh man, I think this is like just gonna resolve. It's easy. Whoa. I did not expect it to go this well. This is a shock to me. Aw, there's one. This is like one sticking area. Damn, it was really close. Let's see what we can do. I could definitely use some more efficient geometry here. Like there's a lot of this is a little bloated, I think. Like there's way more geometry than there needs to be in a lot of cases. That wasn't very clean, but whatever. It works. But now I've got like weird lines. Like why does the thumb, why would it connect like that? Like it's, there's only so much you can do. Maybe if I do this instead. No, that's worse. Yeah, just leave it how it is. It's fine. I'll live. That's at least a pretty clean looking loop. Oh, for now. Okay, that's the palm for now. I might like take another crack at it to try and reduce some unnecessary loops. Okay, just the back of the hand to go, and then that's where I'll call it for today. How do I want to resolve these? I could do like so, and then those become like this. Yikes. Okay, I gotta turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shouldn't be too bad. 8, 9. If I do that, but then I'm losing out on space on that side. I think it should be fine. If I do like this and then like this, does that do anything for me? No, I'm stupid. There we go. Oh my god, these loops. These loops are making me loopy, but I just gotta finish it for now, and then I can make it better later. Okay, well, it's messy. It could definitely use some work. But I'll have to come back to it because I'm very tired and cold. Before I go, let's just see what it looks like smoothened out. There we go. It's certainly a hand. I have to hand it to you. Me. What does it look like subdivided? Yep. Perfect. All right. I still want to inflate his bicep a little bit, but we'll get to that later. So, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for, coming along on this journey. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I go live. Be sure to tune in next time. You guys have been great. I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.